Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and we are here today to do, yes, my friends, we are going to do Deck the Year, right here. This is by at Penny's Crafty Creations, so go check Penny's channel out, you'll love it. So, Deck the Year. I am using these big cards, and for those that don't know, they are about 5 and an eighth by just a tad over 7 inches, so 5 by 7. I want to cover it with this Tim Holtz paper first. Ooh, I love that for the back for writing on. So that is going to be the back. And we have a 2 of diamonds today. Who guessed 2 of diamonds? We're going to put this back here. And I think we'll go this way with it. So that'll be our background. I'm going to set that over there. Right here now. Oh, this is pretty. Ooh. Ooh. That might be pretty. Yeah, this is this, and my husband got it in a package. And so he brought it into me and said, "Would you like to use this?" And I was like, "You bet I would. Please give it to me." And he did willingly. So this is not how I was going to go with this, but I really love that. I love that too. That's a pattern. And I do have some pattern paper we might be able to put over some of it. But I do love that. So let's go with our first choice. Even though it's not what I was originally thinking. Let me see, where can I put those for now? Right there. Right over there. Okay, so I am going to use some Fabri-Tac to begin with. And I pulled my screen out so you could see better today. I remembered. Yay me! So, we're just going to go around the edge, just a bit. Okay, more than a bit. And then we'll just go down through the center. This is a glossy card, so hopefully this will stay stuck to it. And let's see, how do we do this? What is the best possible way without getting it terribly crooked? Well, I think we did pretty good. I'm going to pull it over just a bit. And I like using these big cards for Deck the Year because they give me room. And I'm somebody that likes lots of space. Even though if I use a tiny space, that's fine, but I don't normally. I'm a lots of space kind of person. That's why I would have made a good astronaut, because I like lots of space. Oh, I didn't quite get it. No. Not gonna matter that much. Let's just cut that off, and we're going to round that with the 1/2 inch. I'm going to make it a bigger curve. We like things curvy. There, easily done. Oh, these are nice little pieces, aren't they? Oh no, I'm using this. I'm going to start here. So So that looks pretty good, but it needs something else with it. And I love this because it's so textured. Do you see all that? Isn't that very cool? I wonder if I could spray it with something. What could I spray it with? You know, it kind of needs to be, I like to angle things when they're like that. I have this one. Ooh, I like those holes in it because you can see what's under there. Okay, so let's do this. Yep, that's what I wanted. Okay, so we're going to glue this down. I feel like I need something on it. What do I need on it? Oh, I have some of these things from Robin. Yes, 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 yes. But it feels to me like it needs something on it. So hang on. I'm going to grab a spray. So I have this Distress Spritz bundled sage. Let's just look at it. I have some plastic here. We might have to let it dry. It definitely absorbs right through. So let's do this number. Okay, so there's that little piece. Now let's do this little number. Oh yeah. Yes. Yep. I think that will be very nice. Okay. Let me wipe that off so I can reuse it for something else. Now, I realize it's not very much on there. I don't think there needs to be a whole lot. We are going to put this on, and this really has the flecks in it of the metallic stuff. You know, metallic stuff. How can I get to my... Okay, hold on a moment. Okay, I'm back. I found it. Blow dryer. Just to blow this off. Oh. That was exhausting. I don't want to hit my mat there too much. Because I'll melt it. Sorry about the noise. Slow down there, fella. Well, I can't worry about my little mat there. I have another one. Ooh, that goes fast. One direction, doesn't it? I don't want to freak you out with noise, though. Let's flip it back back over. So we have a little bit of green on this side. It's a little sparkly. Okay. Set that over there. And we have a little bit of spotted green on here. I don't know if you can really see that, but it is there. And here's this one. I don't know if you can see that either. But it is green. I promise it's green. Okay, so we're going to put that on there. Now I'm going to glue it down, but I'm not going to glue it all the way down because I want to be able to squish things under there if I can. And I'm not really sure how this is going to go. But we're just going to try it. We'll start with about that much. Now this is probably going to show right through this. Let's find out. Really don't know because I've never used this before. Okay, there's that. Let's just clip this off so it doesn't confuse me. Throw that away. That. Okay. I'm going to tear that off if I can. The words. Because I would kind of like to just put them along here. Important. Before unfolding pattern. Note size stamped in red. You want to take note of that. Because then, if you don't, it'll be the wrong size. Vintage photo here, Distress Ink. Okay, just distress it up a little bit with bends and folds. A little bit of glue. Okay. Now, hopefully I left some space there. I did. Okay. Oops, knocking stuff on the floor. We'll put that up here. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. We'll do that. Okay, just like that. Now let me grab some patterns. Oh, it's not a pattern, but that would work. Okay, got a couple things over. Now we know this is pattern paper. Not really liking that. So I also brought this over. This is a paper I found years and years ago. And I've not been able to find it since. It's I think it's a mulberry paper. It looks like lace, which is always good for sewing. So let's go ahead and put that there, and then we'll attach this here. Let's see what it looks like if I grunge it up a little bit. Yeah, I think that's a little better. Okay. Okay. I kind of like the little square looks in it. Looks like I purposely did that, even though I didn't. Okay, so I am going to attach a little bit of that pattern paper under there. Just like so. You know, it needs a little swatch of fabric into there too, I think. This one is mostly lace and doilies. Ooh. Is that from Carol? Might be. Could be from Rachel at Roxy Creations. But it's like a flour sack. Okay, I like it. Okay. Put that like that. Didn't have to put anything under it after all. Trying to bunch that up there a little bit, give it some texture. There, I like that. Okay, so now we have that little piece. Put that back in my drawer. Now, what else do we need with it? I have a sewing floor up here. That's not it. Who knows where it is? Because I haven't marked it yet. That's not sewing. That's mushrooms. Nope. Those are all see-through things. Let's see. Sewing, where are you? I'm baffled. You just have to put up with me. I may have moved it. Oh dear. Words, calling cards, paper, perfume, butterflies, more word cards, coffee, I do not know where it went. I need to change things around, make it a little easier to find things. Let's just see what we have in here. Kind of wanted sewing, but I might not find it. Paint, baskets, basket. We have a basket. Okay, we have a basket, then we need something, little snippets coming out of it. Is this my snippet drawer? Yes, snippets. Okay. Basket. Snippets. Another snippet. Oh, here's a good one. Oh, help! It's attaching to me. Okay. So we need a little bit more in there. Do we need more in there? Or is this okay? I think that'll be okay. That has to come up here. Oh, no, that has to go down. That comes up. Okay, I need a few more over here. I think this red one would be really nice. Look at that, a little flower pasted itself on there. Not really pasted, but... Oh, that's cute. I need another red in there. Snippets aren't just for making snippet rolls. Glue. I know, see, I'm far away today. This is what I'm doing. I'm gluing all the snippets that I have right there on the back. And now I'm going to attempt to glue them all down. And that little piece of thread right there, I kind of like it hanging out there. I don't mind the basket looking full and roundish. Like that. And now we have this basket, which we're going to put right over here. And what do we want in there? You want something in there. Maybe that one came out. Maybe we want some little fabric pieces coming out of it. Looks like I need to cut that so I can put them in there. So we won't do fabric, we'll have to do like a lace or something. Okay, so it's got to come through right around here somewhere. There, see, we got a hole. And I keep forgetting to ink up. So you have to forgive me. Oh, there's my sister card. I gotta mail that. I wondered where it went. Sorry, Martha. I forgot. Sometimes I think I need a new brain. Just need some little threads here, I guess. Some little lace. And let's see. I like the idea of there being threads. There we go. Look at this. Let's do that. There, that's her thread basket. Very cool. Okay. Okay. Now, did I glue that? Not a whole lot. Has a little bit of space there. Sure wish I knew where my sewing stuff was, because I had some good pieces. Vintage Elements. Do you think I threw it in there? I had a whole bunch. I had some stickers and all kinds of goodies. No. Oh. No, that's mushrooms. Frames, farm animals, Artie Mays, washi flowers, vintage ads, who knows? I put it somewhere. Oh my goodness. I am going to change these drawers because I do not like them anymore. Sewing. Look, it's written on. Totally unexpected. Okay, so giant sewing machine. No. Do have these stickers, but I do have to say that they don't stick very well, even with glue. Maybe back there we can have our pins. like that. Oh, we should have made a dress out of paper. Quite a little cluster there, huh? I don't really like these stickers. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I got these from Temu. And they're just not a very good one, to be honest with you. Well, this is not quite the stickers I was thinking about. Okay, those are the pins. Probably the pins because we have the dress. So let's take these pins and kind of grunge up the color a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and cut around them a bit because I don't really want all the white edging. Don't need it anyway. I'll leave it up at the top there. Okay, so that's going to slip under there. Now we have our pins. And put that under, like so. Okay. And then, do I or don't I add this? We could add some thread there. Let's go ahead and add the thread. Now I'll never get apart. There it is. Stuffing this one full, guys. We don't want her craft room to be neat and tidy because she works hard in her studio. go ahead and paste this guy down. Okay, and we'll paste this down. Wait a minute. 2 seconds, please. Okay, 3, 4, 5 seconds. There we go. Good enough. Okay, so we have that little flower. Let me see. What else do we have? Oh, excuse my reach. Okay. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and toss this guy right up there. So it's, well, I guess it is kind of heavy on this side, isn't it? But that's okay. We don't care. Throw that. Throw that. Well, I am going to call that done. I have to round this off. And I still have to put my backing on here. But right now, since the card is drying, we will let it dry. There we go. So there is my deck of the year. We need some words on here, some sewing words, and I did not see any sewing words in here at all. A little disappointed in that. I know I have some more stuff, but hard to say where it's at. Oh man, we needed a tape measure on there, didn't we? We'll just put that up there. I like this, even though it's not really the right one. Not a tape measure for body measurements, but I kind of like it on there. Okay. Never know what you'll find in your drawers. Oh. You are the right type. Believe in yourself. Eat a cupcake. That might be from Tammy. You are just the right type. Think of you today and every day. Wish big. No, that's not the one. Oh, we have celebrate, smile, good, today, a story told long ago. I'm not going to find anything for in here, I don't think. Chase your dreams, journal, could be sewing journal, couldn't it? We belong here. Beautiful things don't ask for attention. Let's use that. My heart. My beautiful heart. You have my heart. Kind of like this. I love how this one matches. But if your heart is with sewing, then you might want that on there. Don't you think? Filled with gratitude. Nope. I do kind of like the way that one looks though. Beautiful things don't ask for attention. Well, I don't know about that. If you make a beautiful dress or a beautiful quilt, maybe you don't want it to ask for attention, but the quilt will, or the beautiful dress will. And that's just the way it is. These things that don't ask for attention need attention because of the work and love and everything that goes into them. I don't like anything else behind it because there's so much else on there. So I'm just going to glue it down. Glue it down. As Treasure Books would say. Although she says it much better. There. Now, one last thing. Don't go yet. You know I like to do an hour. But I was trying not to, but I'm going to. Because I can't help myself. Gold. Let me grab my brush. Ooh, it's a greasy one. It may not work. Good heavens. Oh, look at that. There you go, that's how you get it to work. When it doesn't work, give it a spray. Then it works. And there we go. A little bit of gold. It does need a little bit of green in it, doesn't it? Because we already have that color in it. Alright. I don't know where or what or why I use this so greasily. It must be I must have had some oils with it, but I don't think I had any oils anymore. There's a little bit on there. 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 Little pink flower. We'll do that. Yay! So there we go. Now we're done. It needs to dry, so we definitely won't do the back. But here we go. I pull you in this way so that the camera can pull in on it instead of me. There. And I used the Arteza, and it was the metallics, and this is what they look like over here. So there we go. That's what we got for today. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this. I know I did. I always love playing with paint and stuff. Something more than paper. All right. Take care. Big hugs. Love y'all. Bye-bye.